Honking taxis, crowded streets, sensory overload. And that's Bangkok. But just 2 hours away, silence, gentle giants, and an experience that will change how you view animal tourism forever. This is the Bangkok day trip that belongs on every Gen Xer's bucket list. Looking online, I discovered this elephant sanctuary with the option of private transport from our hotel. Just 2 hours away from Bangkok's bustling streets, we found ourselves in a completely different world, one where rescue elephants roam free and travelers like us get to be part of their story. I was super nervous when I initially approached the first elephant. I had never been around such massive creatures, and watching all the nature shows on BBC didn't prepare me for such an amazing experience. To be up close to these gentle giants, touching their rough skin and watching how they interacted with each other was just fantastic. We were given a thorough safety brief and backstory of this sanctuary, but also a backstory on the animals, and were shown how to feed them. But the act of feeding them was an experience in itself. I had no idea that an elephant could rip off the top of a pineapple, discard it, all while holding the larger portion in its mouth all in one motion. To say that they had big appetites is the understatement of the year. It was like they were woofing down these bananas. After eating, they headed off into this grassy area for more food, so of course we followed. While we were having fun, I couldn't help but appreciate the bigger picture of what makes this place special. The sanctuary's goal is to provide a safe place where these elephants can live as naturally as possible and be respected by visitors. They adhere to an ethical mode, which means no chains, no riding, no performances, and pretty limited interaction with people. This ensures that the elephants continue with their natural behavior of foraging in the jungle, playing in the mud, and bathing in the pool, as well as enjoying time with each other. Prior to arrival at the Pattaya Elephant Sanctuary, these elephants were forced to perform in shows, used for riding, and even taken to the streets to beg for food. Our tourism dollars help support this wonderful organization and the 7.5 acres of land, as well as provide food and care for these animals. What I learned that day went beyond elephant facts. I realized that the most authentic wildlife encounters happen when we respect animals enough to let them be themselves, and the privilege of simply being in their presence while supporting their freedom. We're soon led to the mud bath area, where we applied mud to their skin under the watchful eye of their personal guide. I learned that the mud nourishes their skin and it protects them from the sun as well as insect bites. After the mud bath, it was straight to a custom pool to wash off the mud, and I got to see up close and personal, let's say nature take its course, if you know what I mean. There's a guy whose whole job it is to scoop up the poop, and it just reinforced the fact that there we were in their world, and for animals, this is natural. But now I understand why they had showers available for us after the elephant bath, because we both needed to bathe. Near the end of our visit, we learned of another way the sanctuary makes money, and that's by selling paper that they make. Again, not something that I had done before, but it was nice to learn. But more importantly, it was nice to be able to support this organization by actually making paper for them before we left. At 2,800 baht, or around $80 a person, this day trip isn't just another tourist activity. It's an investment in memories and in these magnificent animals' future. For Gen Xers looking to see more, spend wisely, and travel boldly, this ethical sanctuary offers something that shopping malls and city tours never could. A chance to connect with nature's gentle giants on their terms. Sometimes stepping out of our comfort zone means stepping into theirs and discovering that that's exactly where you needed to be. If you're planning a trip to Thailand, drop a comment below with any questions about this sanctuary experience. And don't forget to check the description box for all the contact details as well as pricing information. Thank you so much for watching.